What is going on? It is James, aka the Comic Raider, and another late night Raiders Rants movie review. You should already kind of know what we're here for. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and man, I'll try to make this as quick as possible. So let's say, for those who are new to the channel, welcome, and I will do a non-spoiler first, which is pretty much go see this movie now, tomorrow, ASAP. I don't like to overhype things and make people's expectations too high and then leave them to be disappointed, but everything positive that you're going to hear about this movie deserves it. You're going to hear things like it's going to be in that conversation for the rare sequel that's better than the first one, and you know, who knows, man, the next one might even be even better. But I'm pretty confident right now. Granted, I'd like to, you know, watch it again, but I'm pretty confident right now saying, yeah, it's better than the first one. So it is just, it nails it on every aspect. If you like the first one, if you like Spider-Man, if you like comic books, if you like good movies, if you like animation, if you don't even like comic book, I mean, just it hits on every level. It is a great movie. I did see it in JBX, which is a surround sound boosted one. I know IMAX would probably be amazing too because of how beautiful the animation is. So either or would definitely be great. A regular viewing is dope too, but it is worth it for those who want that little bit better experience. And yeah, I mean, for non-spoiler, that's really it, man. Just go see the movie. I can't tell you much more than that. Go see it. It's freaking amazing. So for spoiler wise, kind of just break this up into categories really. So artwork, art style, animation, amazing. It's beautiful, it's dope, it's just like the first one, but probably better. I loved how it transitioned, you know, when they were in different universes, how it looked, but yet it all looked right. It didn't feel odd or off. You know, I thought it had a crazy long opening scene, but you know, the animation from like Gwen's world to you know, the standard Miles Morales universe. My favorite was probably the Lego one. I thought that was hilarious. And but I also really liked the like 1940s, whatever it was, like comic book style, when Spot jumped in and the lady hit him with the purse. I thought that style was really cool looking. And then yeah, I mean, art wise, animation is just insane. And they even blended live action too, which I'll get into. But sound wise, again, I saw it in the JBX Enhanced. Definitely recommend that, just because, you know, anytime you're going to see an action movie, it helps. A movie like this that has great music also makes it even better. So I really did enjoy that. I will say I thought the music was good. It was really good. I don't know that it's better than the first. Like, there's no Sunflower, right? Sunflower was a hit, like a hit on another level. I don't think this movie has a Sunflower hit, but it does have great music played throughout for sure. Character wise, you know, everybody that does return from the first one is just taken to a better level, a little bit more, you know, to them at this point. You get a lot of Gwen, which was really cool. I thought that she was really good in this. You know, everything that she's going through, and, you know, more of her backstory, and then why she's doing this, like, it was done really well. Peter Parker, he's got a much smaller role, but still funny, you know, in Mayday, I think they called the baby. So him in Mayday, you know, it was good. Spider-Man 2099 coming in is, Oscar Isaac is amazing, and he's doing the role to perfection, because for me, like, I love the character, but you're also like, yeah, you're a dick. He is a hard ass in this movie, and he is half of the antagonist side, and it's done well, because for me, I feel for Miles, and I'm like, yeah, I'd be punching you in the face too, or fighting back. Like, yeah, it was good. But yeah, that role was done. That was done very well. Spider-Woman, I liked. I think kind of like minor role. It wasn't huge, so I mean, I liked it. I liked the character, but it wasn't like a huge role, I felt like. But I did like that character. I loved all the appearances of all the... duh. Spider-Man, the Indian Spider-Man, I don't remember his name, but the Indian Spider-Man, funny. That was really cool. Loved the design, loved how he, traversed through his world. Like, I loved that. But honestly, for me, star of the show is Spider-Punk. And if you would have told me that before I watched the movie, I would have been like, nah, no way. But I loved that character. And I think it even stands out more. I mean, he did have a good role, but it wasn't like huge. It wasn't Gwen Stacy, or Gwen. Yeah, well, I mean, she is Gwen Stacy, but Spider-Gwen. It wasn't Spider-Gwen size role. Wasn't even probably Spider-Man 2099 size, but like, he just nailed it. I loved Spider-Punk. I loved the design, the way he talks, and I loved his role in like pushing Miles. That whole part, I can't wait to watch that again. Like, I loved the subtleness of how he pushed him. Man, Spider-Punk was awesome. And then, of course, I mean, Miles, save that for last. But I loved the character in the first one. Loved the character from before, but loved the character in the first one. This was just taken to another level. Like, Miles is, man, such a good character. They really hit lightning in a bottle, because I mean, the comic books introduce new characters all the time. But that, he is such a good character, and they are doing this so well. I love Miles Morales in this, and when he gets that, he always, last movie had like that moment of clarity where he finally, puts everything together. And in this one, for me, the scene that stands out is the whole him and Spider-Man 2099 fighting on that bullet train up. Like, just that whole moment, even before leading up to that, but like that moment in particular, yeah, it was really good. Miles Morales is amazing. There's gonna be a million freaking Easter eggs and amazing characters that you can think of, but obviously, ones that come to mind, like I said, I love the appearance of the Lego universe. I loved, obviously, you got the live action stuff, minus Tom Holland. To my knowledge, I didn't see it, but Tobey Maguire during the Uncle Ben part, and then same with Andrew Garfield. So you didn't get Tom Holland, but you did get the Prowler, which was very interesting to see Donald Glover, the Prowler, make an appearance there. That was very clever. Obviously, early in the movie, you get the mention of, and don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and the other Spider-Man. Like, so you got the reference there. Then you see the Prowler. Like, that was very subtle, very nice. The Insomniac, the video game Spider-Man. I know my theater went crazy for I don't know which one. I'll be honest, I did not watch. I was not watching cartoons at this time, but what is it, Spectacular or something like that? One of the cartoons that probably was like 2000s leading up to maybe 2010ish. Whatever that animated series was. I know the theater loved it when he came on. Ben Riley was cool. Yeah, I mean, there's just a bunch, man. There was a lot. It was a lot of little Easter egg ones thrown in there, and it was really cool to see that. And it was, yeah. And then I mean, plot. Sorry, I'm like really like trying to process the movie in my own head and try to spit this out, but plot wise, I thought it was really, really good. I enjoyed that the movie has its own identity in the sense of it felt like a complete movie with the fact that it is a part one. It didn't throw like 100 different loose ends that they have to tie up in the next one. Like, it's got some stuff that they're gonna have to finish in the next one and, you know, all that, but it wasn't like, oh, we're gonna do this. So then this movie just felt incomplete and unfinished. It felt good when it ended. Like, I like this. I like how this ends. This is a good standalone movie, but also is a part one. So I thought that was done really well, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, plot-wise, it was really cool to see. You know, I didn't watch really any of the trailers. I watched the very first one, and that was it. I didn't want to see any more. So, you know, I didn't know. I didn't even remember Spot being in it. I don't even know if he's in the first trailer. If he is, I totally forgot about that. So I thought that whole thing was really cool. How he's, you know, also the antagonist and building up to being, you know, much, much bigger. Thought that was cool. And then, of course, finding out what Gwen is doing, what Spider-Man 2099 is doing. You know, where are we going to get, you know, the reveal, the twist? When is Miles going to understand what exactly they're doing? I thought all that was really good. And then, of course, you know, the funny ass scene of him running from all of them. And that was another thing. I mean, humor was perfectly timed throughout this movie. There's a good bit of it, but it is done so well. So amazing. But yeah, so then, you know, the escape scene, and then leading up to the reveal of, you know, him ending up on Earth 42, and then the realization that he's on there, and then, of course, the whole Prowler thing. That was really cool. I loved all of that. And then you have Spider-Gwen getting the team and then some together. So, yeah, I mean, it's just done very well. And then the next one is the mid-credits being Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. So, it is just an amazing movie. An amazing movie, an amazing sequel. I highly doubt that they're going to just completely F up the third one. So this is going to go down as like one of the best trilogies. And I'm just going to say that now. One of the best trilogies comic books have had. You know, I mean, because each of these would be up there in people's list. If you had to make a top 10, a top 20 of superhero movies, all three, I imagine, are going to crack it because the first two are are already there. So it's amazing. It's one of those I can sit here and keep going and break every little, you know, from start to finish down. But you know, I just really, it's just something you have to just watch it, love it. I cannot wait to go back. We are planning on taking all as a family. Going with the wife, the kids. I know my dad will definitely watch it. Not sure about my mom yet, but we'll definitely try to get the family together to go watch it. And I'm so excited for that. But I had to go see it opening night, so I couldn't wait. So I was like, I'm going to go by myself. And then I gotta see it, especially after people were talking about how good it is. And yeah, they are not lying, man. That is one hell of a movie, and I cannot wait to watch it again. And I cannot wait for the next one now. They are doing these very, very, very well. So that's pretty much all I got. It's a good ass movie, man. After you watch it, drop a comment. Let me know what you think, as far as, not just how good of a movie it is. Do you agree with this being a sequel that does surpass the original? And what are your thoughts on so far these two movies being up there in a top 10, top 20 list of superhero movies? And yeah, anything else, just let me know in the comments. Would love to talk about this movie. It was amazing. And as always, thanks for the support. Appreciate you all. Follow, like, comment, all that good stuff, And until next time, it is summer season, so we got this. I know that The Boogeyman just came out as well, so I need to go watch that. I'll do a review on that. I'm going to watch that in JBX as well, because when I see the trailer in JBX, it scares the shit out of me with how loud it is. So I'm going to watch that in JBX. And then we got Transformers, we got Flash. There's a bunch of stuff dropping, so reviews will be coming out, but I had to get this one done. So till next time, I am out. Comic Raider deuces. Stay safe.